Hi everyone. Today we will talk about artificial intelligence and its impact on agriculture. Agriculture and farming is one of the oldest and most important professions in the world. Humanity has come a long way over the past 100 years in how we farm and grow crops with the introduction of emerging technologies. As the world population continues to grow and land becomes more scarce, people have needed to get creative and become more efficient about how we farm, using less land to produce more crops and increasing the productivity and yield of the farmland. The challenge to the world population, which will grow to upwards of 10 billion people by the middle of the century, is on the top of industry's agenda. Digitization and new technologies such as drones, connected machines, and field sensors are becoming affordable and have the potential to drive more efficiency in the agriculture world through innovation. The revenue generated in the global AI and agriculture market share is expected to increase to $11 billion in 2030 from $671 million in 2019 at 30.5 CAGR during 2020 to 2030. The rise of digital agriculture and its related technologies has opened a wealth of new data opportunities. Remote sensors, satellites, and drones can gather information 24 hours a day over an entire field to monitor plant health, soil condition, temperature, humidity, etc. The amount of data these sensors can generate is overwhelming, and the significance of the numbers is hidden in the avalanche of that data. The idea is to allow farmers to gain a better understanding of the situation on the ground through advanced technology such as remote sensing that can tell them more about their situation than they can see with the naked eye. And that too, not just more accurately, but also more quickly than seeing it or driving through the fields. Remote sensors enable algorithms to interpret a field's environment as statistical data can be understood and is made useful to farmers for decision making. Algorithms process the data, adapt, and learn based on the data received. The more inputs and statistical information is collected, the better the algorithm at predicting numerous outcomes. Farms produce hundreds of thousands of data points on the ground daily. With the help of technology, farmers can now analyze a variety of things in real time, such as weather conditions, temperature, water usage, or soil conditions collected from their farm to better inform their decisions. For example, emerging technologies can help farmers optimize planning to generate more bountiful yields by determining crop choices, the best hybrid seed choices, and resource utilization. Sensors can detect and target weeds and then decide which herbicides to apply within the right buffer zone. This helps to prevent over-application of herbicides and excessive toxins that find their way in our food. Farmers are also using technology to create seasonal forecasting models to improve agricultural accuracy and increase productivity. These models are able to predict upcoming weather patterns months ahead to assist decisions of farmers. Seasonal forecasting is particularly valuable for small farms in developing countries as their data knowledge can be limited. In addition to ground data, farmers are also taking to the sky to monitor the farm. Computer vision and deep learning algorithms process data capture from drones flying over their fields. From drones, smart cameras can capture images of the entire farm and analyze the images in near real time to identify problem areas and potential improvements. Drones are able to cover far more lands in much less time than humans on foot, allowing for large farms to be monitored more frequently. The highest CAGR under the application segment of the AI in agriculture market is continuing to be experienced by drone technology. Drone technology can help to accomplish time-consuming and difficult tasks, all while reducing costs across the board. Let's look at the common uses of agricultural drones. But before that, please press the subscribe button and smash the bell icon to get more such videos. At the beginning, middle and end of the crop cycle, drones are used to help obtain useful data surrounding the quality of the existing soil. By obtaining 3D maps of existing soil, farmers are able to see if there are any issues surrounding soil quality, nutrient management, or soil dead zones. This information helps farmers determine the most effective patterns for planting, managing crops, soil, and more. Ongoing monitoring helps to better utilize water resources and more effectively manage crop nutrient levels. Drone planting is a relatively newer technology and not as widely used, but some countries are experimenting with the drone planting. Essentially, manufacturers are experimenting with custom systems that have the ability to shoot seed pods into the prepared soil. This technology helps to minimize the need for on-the-ground planting, which can be costly and time-intensive work. The same drone technology can be adapted and applied to a wide range of farm types, reducing overall planting times and labor costs across the board. Crops require consistent fertilization and spraying in order to maintain high yields. Traditionally, this was done manually with vehicles or even via airplanes. These methods are not only inefficient, but they can be very costly as well. Drones can be equipped with large reservoirs which can be filled with fertilizers, herbicides, or pesticides. Using drones for crop spraying becomes much safer and cost effective. Drones are even operated completely autonomously and programmed to run on specific schedules and routes. Spot spraying of crops used to be incredibly difficult. If there was an issue with weeds or a certain crop, the entire farm would have to be sprayed. This was a huge waste of time and resources, as someone will have to walk the entire acreage, plus there are the overall costs of pesticides and associated environmental costs of chemical usage. With spot spraying by drones, this same task can be targeted to the affected area and accomplished in less time, with fewer monetary resources and a reduced environmental cost. One of the biggest advantages of using drone technology is the ease and effectiveness of large-scale crop and acreage monitoring. In the past, satellite or plane imagery was used to help get a large-scale view of the farm while helping to spot potential issues. However, these images were not only expensive in the past, but also lacked the precision that a drone provides. Today, you can not only obtain real-time footage, but also time-based animation which illuminates crop progression in real time. With drone mapping and surveying, technology decisions are made based on real-time data, not outdated imagery or best practice guesswork. Irrigation can be troublesome. With miles and miles of irrigation, issues are bound to rise. Drones that are equipped with thermal cameras help to spot irrigation issues or areas that are receiving too little or excessive moisture. With this information, crops can be better laid out to maximize drainage, adhere to natural land runoff, and avoid water pooling, which can damage sensitive crops. Water and irrigation issues are not only costly but can ruin crop yields as well. With drone surveying, these issues can be spotted before they become troublesome. Some drones are equipped with thermal imaging cameras that enable a single pilot to manage and monitor livestock. This allows farmers to keep track of livestock a much greater frequency and with less time and staff investment. The drone operator can quickly check in on herd to see if there are any injured or missing livestock, as well as to see livestock who are giving birth. Drones are used to keep an eye on the herd at all times, a once costly and a time-intensive task. Plus, thermal imaging helps to keep an eye out for livestock predators, which can be a huge advantage for some farm owners. So, there is a huge potential for artificial intelligence and machine learning to revolutionize agriculture by integrating these technologies into critical markets on a large scale. Only then it will make a huge difference to the farmer where it really counts. If you like this video, then please press the subscribe button and smash the bell icon. Also, please let me know what other topics you want me to cover. Bye now.